Well, you know, I do projects up on my property here in Mellon, Wisconsin, and this was my fall winter project. We came in here and we did some clearing, and we basically took out a lot of ash, a little bit of maple, some basswood, and we, as you can see, opened up this canopy. This spring, this is gonna green up, and this is gonna get a lot thicker. It's gonna create a tremendous amount of forage. And it also gave me a little bit of money because I had some roads made, as you can see, and I'm going to be planting these down as well. I'm going to create a lot of forage, a lot of food. It's going to be a big attraction to my deer herd, but I tell you, it's really hard to look at, but I know it's going to be good for the animals, and it's going to be good for my property, and overall it's paying for my project. So I'm going to do a few things today. Come along. I'm the Wisconsin Landman with Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Let's get to it. So one of the benefits of owning your own land is that you're able to take some of the timber off, and it helps pay for the project. So here's one of the first benefits of doing some logging. I got great trails. They're really soft right now. I can't get in here with equipment, so I'm walking in. I'm gonna do some soil testing on some food plots, but access is key when you wanna flip a property eventually for sale. Use the timber to pay for the work. So this is a new plot that I opened up last year. This is about a ½ acre in size. I started it with some Fusion from Whitetail Institute. It's a chicory clover mix, and it's starting to green up, but we're gonna overseed this. We have temperatures that are in the 50s during the day, and they're gonna drop down to freezing over the next couple days. That freeze-thaw cycle is gonna move this soil, and it's gonna pull the seed into the soil, and I hope I'll have good germination here. Looks like it's already popping up from last year. No tools, just a hand spreader. So the first step today is we're going to take a soil test. You get these from Whitetail Institute. I ordered them online. On this ½ acre, I'm just going to take about 4 or 5 samples throughout the property, throughout the plot, and then I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to mark the name of the plot and what I'm planting, which is Fusion. Send it in. We'll get a soil sample back, and if it tells me to amend the soil, we will. We have our soil sample. We're going to get nice and mixed up, and then we're going to put it in the bag, and we marked it with the name, the plot location, and what we're planting. So here's plot 2. No equipment. Came in here last year, cleaned this out, logged it, had a bulldozer smooth it out, and now we're going to frost seed Chick Magnet. This is a pure chicory stand. We're going to get a soil test. We'll see how this does, but this is minimal effort as far as equipment goes. We're going to let Mother Nature do her job, move this seed into the soil. So this here is a 1 acre field called Top Plot, and what I was going to do is have a clear cut here, open this all up, and have about a 5 acre field in the middle of literally thousands of acres of timber. But I kind of ran out of money and ran out of time, so what I ended up doing is keeping 1 acre, and I'm gonna frost seed this with some Alpha Rack from Whitetail Institute, and I'm gonna have it right next to this thick bedding area, which is gonna green up really well. It looks like heck right now, but I think that's gonna be a fantastic bedding area. We shall see. So my issue is I can't get equipment back here. It's so wet, as you can see over here, the puddles of water. My trails are mush, so I'm gonna try frost seeding. I want to at least get something going on here, start to condition this soil, and then maybe this fall I'll till it under and put some brassicas, or maybe next year. We shall see. Let's give it a whirl. Well, I'm back on the far north reaches of my property. I'm probably about a mile in, and this is a new plot that I just opened up again last August. I fixed this, had it opened up, had it logged, had a bulldozer come in. I tried to plant it, didn't take. This year I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna get the soil tests, I'm gonna amend the soil as recommended, and then I'm gonna have a beautiful white clover plot here this fall. So I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna get the soil test. I hope you see something positive come of this. It's a lot of work, and I'm a long way in. So this is a plot we call the creek plot. The reason being is that about 100 yards that way, there's a creek bottom. And right in front of me is a ridge. The reason this is a good spot is because these deer obviously like to follow this creek bottom, but the approach is perfect because north is this way, northwest wind blows your scent right off. You could come in, get a stand up there. This is going to be 1 acre of whitetail clover this fall. This is not a very fun job, but getting this water flowing through my property and off my food plots is kind of a major issue for me. It's so wet up here. I literally have water oozing out of the ground. So this has been kind of a tough spot. Get my tractor in to plant this plot. So we're gonna get it drained. From a habitat manager's perspective, clear cuts like this, although they look really bad, at least at the beginning, can be a fantastic source of food. This land here, now that it's exposed to the sun, is going to explode with browse. There's going to be forbs and wildflowers and just every sort of woody browse that's going to explode in here. So it's going to be a great food source, and it's also going to be a great bedding area, security cover. So, well, I thought I needed to blast this out. I was probably going to make this into a soybean or cornfield. I'm going to leave it as it is. It'll take less equipment. It won't take chemicals. I might be able to manage it by fire. We shall see. And I'm just going to gauge the food content that I have on my property with seclusion cages. If I see that the deer are eating all of my food, well, then I might open this up. But so don't think you have to have food plots everywhere, guys. Clear cuts can be a natural food plot.